everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to post new WooCommerce product images on Instagram. So I am an owner of a skincare brand and I manage the online store of my business with the help of WooCommerce. Here what I want is that as soon as I'm going to create a new skincare product in my WooCommerce store, I want to post that on my Instagram so that audience on my Instagram can also come to know about the new product launch. Now doing this manually is really time taking. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. So here in this automation what we are going to learn is that as soon as we are going to create a new product in our WooCommerce store, automatically a post is going to be created of that product creation on my Instagram with the image and the caption. And for that we are going to create an automation between WooCommerce and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video we're going to learn how to post new WooCommerce product on Instagram. So as an owner of a skincare brand, I face challenge on keeping my audience engaged with new products launches. Manually posting product images to Instagram takes a lot of time and I need to focus on my other business aspects. That's why I use Pabbly Connect to automate this entire process. Now whenever I add a new product in my WooCommerce store, it automatically posts the product image and details on my Instagram. This saves me time, keeps my followers informed about the latest arrivals and helps drive traffic to my store, ultimately boosting my sales. And we're going to be creating this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as How to Post New WooCommerce Product on Instagram. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. Next, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. For that, click on this drop down. So these are the folders from which I'm going to select Instagram automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving a name to our workflow and selecting the folder, let's click on Create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of How to Post New WooCommerce Product on Instagram, and there are two windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as WooCommerce. As here, my objective is that whenever a new product is going to be created in my WooCommerce account, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that. That is why for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as WooCommerce. And for the trigger event, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as new product created, as whenever a new product is going to be created in our WooCommerce account, automatically with the help of this trigger event, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. After selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to create a connection between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I'm going to log into my WooCommerce account. So this is my WooCommerce site, as you can see right over here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to connect our WooCommerce account to Pabbly Connect. For that, from the left side of the panel under WooCommerce it says Settings, click on it. As you're going to land towards the setting page of your WooCommerce, from this panel, go to the advanced option right over here. As you go to land towards the advanced page of your WooCommerce setting, under page setup, go to webhooks option. After landing towards the webhook page, next to webhook, it says add webhook. Click on it. After coming to the webhooks page, over here we're going to add a new webhook. We have to give a name to our webhook first. So for the name over here, I'm going to give it as new product created. So this is a name to my webhook. For the status, I'm going to select it as active. For the topic over here, as our objective is that whenever a new product is going to be created, then Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that with the help of this webhook. So for the topic over here, I'm going to select as product created. For the delivery URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the secret key over here, I'm going to enter in a dummy secret key. For the API version, I'm going to select the latest API version and then click on the Save Webhook button. As I'm going to do that, it says webhook updated successfully. As now the webhook is successfully added, I'm going to go back to the webhooks page. And you can see right over here, webhook in the name of new product creator has been successfully added to my WooCommerce account. As now the webhook is successfully added, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. And you can see right over here, we've received a response. And the response, we have received the webhook ID. This means that the webhook has now been successfully added to my WooCommerce account. But instead of the webhook ID, I want the response of the new product created in this field right away. So what I'm going to do is, in place of this webhook ID, for having the response, I'm going to click on this recapture webhook response button and on yes right over here. As I'm going to do that, it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we're going to check whether WooCommerce is connected to Pabbly Connect or not. And how we're going to do that? We are going to create a test product in our WooCommerce account and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test product being created or not. So for that, we're going to create a test product in our WooCommerce account. For that, go to the products and add new product page right over here. So this is the add new product page right over here. Firstly, it is asking for the product name. So for the product name over here, I'm going to give it as, so this is the product name that I want to give, Natural Glow Face Toner. Okay, so this is the product name. It is asking for the product description next. So for the description over here, I'm going to write it as, so this is the product description that I've given, as you can see right over here. This is the key benefits. Over here are the ingredients and over here we have the how to use thing as well. Okay, so this is the description right over here. After the description, it is asking for the price. So for the regular price over here, I'm going to write it as 900 and for the sale price it's 650. So I'm going to write it. Okay, I'm going to select the inventory right over here. After that, it is asking for the short description. So for the short description over here, I'm going to write it as, I've entered a short description. Over here, it is asking for the product image. So for the product image, I'm going to select the image. So this is the image. I'm going to select this image right over here. I've selected the image. After entering all the required details, I'm going to click on this publish button to publish this product that I've created in my WooCommerce account. And as over here, you can see it says product published. This means that this product has now been successfully created in our WooCommerce account. Okay, so I'm going to preview this product over here by click on this link. And yes, you can see right over here, the product has now been successfully created in my WooCommerce account for Natural Glow Face Toner. And this is the product image you can see right over here with the details of the product, the description and the short description. Okay. As the product has now been successfully created in my WooCommerce account, I am going to open my workflow and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the product being created for Natural Glow Face Toner or not. For that, I'm going to open my workflow and scroll down. And yes, you can see right over here, Pabbly Connect has captured the response. If I'm going to tally the response, the status of the product comes as published. You can see right over here. For the short description, you have received the short description of the Natural Glow Skincare Toner. You can see right over here. If I'm going to further scroll down, the sale price comes as 650. The regular price comes as 900. We have the link of the product right over here. The name comes as Natural Glow Face Toner. You can see this is the image link over here. And this is the long description that we have entered while creating the product with all the other details. So as Pabbly Connect has captured the response, you can see right over here. This means that WooCommerce is now successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now, whenever a new product is going to be created in my WooCommerce account, automatically and instantly, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. As now we have the response of the new product being created in our WooCommerce, our objective is to share the product image with the caption on our Instagram account to create more audience engagement to all the audience who are added on my Instagram. I want to share the new product launches. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our action step for that. And for the action application, I'm going to select it as Instagram for business, as I want to post the product that have been created in my WooCommerce account on my Instagram account. So I'm going to select my action application as Instagram for business. And for the action event, I'm going to select as publish photo, and then I'm going to click on this connect button. A new window is going to appear in front of you, on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, it says connect with Instagram for business. Before clicking on this button, remember to log into your Instagram account on a new tab so that connecting Instagram to Pabbly Connect can be much easier. As I've already logged in, I'm going to click on this button right over here. As you can see that we successfully authorized Instagram for business to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for to select the Instagram account that we are going to use. So I've created an Instagram account in the name of Michael Karras. So what I'm going to do is for the Instagram account, I'm going to select the account that I want to publish the photo on. Okay. After that, it is asking for the photo URL and the caption. For the data of the photo URL and the caption, what we're going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. And how mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, you can see this was the previous step of this workflow, that is WooCommerce new product created. And as I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. Over here in my response, I have received the image URL. If I'm going to scroll down, you can see I've received the image URL right over here. As it is asking for the photo URL and I want the image of the product that has been created in my WooCommerce account. So in place of the photo URL, I'm going to select the data of the image URL that I've received in our previous step. As I've selected the data from my previous response, the data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this map data. Next, it is asking for the caption that is going to be with this image right over here. So for the caption over here, I'm going to manually type in. So this is the caption that I've written that says new product launch, product name, the product name and the sale price. So for the product name data, I'm going to map the data of the name of my product, which is Natural Glow Face Toner. And for the sale price, I'm going to map the data of the sale price right over here. So this is the caption that I want with this image right over here. And then I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. As I've done that, you can see we've received a response right over here, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to log into my Instagram profile. I'm going to refresh this page from here. As I refresh the page, you can see a new post has been published on my Instagram page for the caption as new product launch, product name as Natural Face Toner with the sale price of $650 right over here. And this is the same image of the product that we have created in our WooCommerce account. So this means that we successfully created an automation between WooCommerce and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up till now what we have done, I am an owner of a skincare brand and I manage the online store of my business with the help of WooCommerce. Here my objective is that as soon as I'm going to create a new skincare product on my WooCommerce store, automatically I want to post that notification with the image of the product that I've created and the caption on my Instagram to create more customers engagement and boost the sale of my business. For that, I've created this amazing automation between WooCommerce and Instagram with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video. Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.